How you choose, Mr. Dodo8449 here. Today I'm going to be doing a review of a new Loco that I was that I received through the post, very kindly as well. Now I'm gonna it's already out of the box, so I'm not going to do the usual opening up the box and stuff, but I will show you it, and you'll be able to see it's Bachman branch line. This is my first Bachman Loco that I've ever owned, in fact. So I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing how they work, how they compare to the Hornby, because most people say that Bachman make the better model, and I just want to go and see what they're like. So anyway, yeah, so we're going to get moving with the review. I'm going to do exactly what everyone else does and show you the end of the box. The camera won't focus in like most people, so I'm going to read it to you instead. It's a 31-335, which is the Bachman number, and it's a class 04 diesel shunter, number 11226 in BR black. It's actually a really nice model. I've already been having it out and stuff. So I'm just going to show you what the Gump, I believe it's called Gump, I'm not sure if that's right. If someone wants to correct me below, but it's just all the paper you get and stuff. What you get with most Bachman Locos is this little card. You get a really nice picture of the Loco. This isn't the actual Loco. The one that I've got hasn't got the, I think it's called wasp stripes on the back. Again, if someone wants to correct me on that. Yeah, wasp stripes on the back. As you can see, class 04 shunter. And on the back of these cards you get just a brief bit of information about them. And anybody who watched the previous video to this will know that I'm modelling between 1935 and 1959. And as you can see just there, actually you can't because the camera will not focus in on it. No. Anyway, I'll read it. It says, the shunter originated in 1947. Basically it then went to the LNER for shunting trials and stuff. They didn't like it very much. Then in 1952, it was brought by, BR, the SR side of BR, had another good look at it, and they thought, yeah, actually this is a really good Loco, we're going to use it. So sort of between 1947 and 1952 it was just being improved and trials and all things like that. But yeah, so in the end they ended up with quite a nice Loco. Now there's loads of different varieties. There's the 03, which I believe is newer than the 04, in fact. I don't know, I did numbering. So that's me waffling on for a few minutes. Guarantee card and a breakdown of how it's assembled. In modern, like brand new ones, this here will show me an oiling, where to oil stuff. This is really useful actually. It shows you if you want to ever change parts, and it gives you all the part numbers and stuff as well. So always keep that stuff in the box. Always keep the box intact, as one day, you never know, you may be after it. It'd be quite useful. I'll put it all back in the box in a minute. Now then, so to the actual review. Now it's a really nice Loco. Stop it! I'm sorry, I keep trying to put the stuff back in the box. Yeah, as I said, it's a really nice Loco. I'll just bring her back. It's an 060 diesel shunter, as you can see. And as I read out the number to you a minute ago, number 11226. Now, I had a look on Wikipedia. I'm not sure if that is correct or not. I believe this is from the second batch, the later 1952 era, rather than the 1947 era. So, yeah. So we'll just get a quick move on with the view. As I saw, it's in BR black. There's no wasp striping on the front or back of it. I'll show you the back in a minute. But it has got sprung buffers, which is the first Loco I've ever had with sprung buffers all round, which is a nice feature. It's actually very heavy for its size compared to the 060 steam shunters. This one here being one. This is a Hornby one. The Bachman is so much more heavier. If people are wondering, the weight is good for traction. The more weight, basically, the more you can pull. It's got a really good, strong motor in it. I've been running it around quite a bit. I've done the usual things I do whenever I get a new Loco, oiling, cleaning, all that sort of stuff, just to make sure they're in sort of tip-top condition, really good running condition. It's what you really want from your Locos. Check out my how to oil video and how to clean video as well. You'll find those really useful. Now it's got the, I believe they're tension knot couplings. It's got the medium size, which is good because that's the size all of my wagons will end up with eventually, which is quite nice. I think that it's will work best on my track. It's got all its vacuum pipes in good condition. It's got really nice rails around the side, good handrails around all the doors as well. If somebody can tell me which BR crest that is, it's the wheel. It says British Rail and has like a line over the top of it. If somebody can tell me if that's a late or early crest, because I have no idea. Anyway, yeah. As well as that, it's got all its like grills and stuff around the side. It's got a really nice bit of detail inside the cab. You can just see in there is the driver. That's really nice, good, nice little bit in there. I just spin it around, as you see the back. As I said, it's a bit plain without the wash stripes. Again, it's got handrails and stuff, windows, all the odd little features that you would expect. I'll show you around the front as well. So yeah, so it's just a really nice Loco. As I said, this is the first Bachman Loco I've got. Everything else I've got is either Hornby or Mainline, or I don't think I've got anything trying, because I think that's all just too old for me really wanting to touch. But yeah, so it's a really nice runner now. Once it's all been oiled up. Same goes for all of my Locos, in fact. Where's it gone? Oh, it's on a train at the moment. I can't move it around. I've got a GWR 45XX, which some people will know I did oiling with. I did a bit of oiling on that. Once I oiled it, it ran so nicely. I couldn't believe it. Just a little bit of oil and all the sort of moving bits made it run so nicely. Admittedly, the motor is a bit noisy, but what can you do without replacing a motor? So anyway, yeah, this is a really nice Loco. I'm going to stick her on just a little cold train in a minute and let her run round a bit. So, yeah.